Before going to the next example, we discussed remarks which is associated to the previous example which we have already done in the lecture 5.9. The problem was the integral of 1 by z along a circular semicircular arc given by this equation mod z equal to 1. Integral of 1 by z along the semicircular arc is minus I pi and plus I pi according as the semicircular arc lies above the real axis or below the real axis. We have already established integral over CBA along this path CBA of 1 by z dz equal to minus I pi. This implies integral along ABC, thus in the reverse direction of 1 by z dz. This will be I pi. This minus I pi will be converted into plus I pi. Suppose equation number 1. And we have already established integral along CDA, that is along the lower semicircular arc. This is equal to I pi. Adding these two from 1 and 2, we can express the integral over ABCDA around this circle, this closed circle of 1 by z dz. This will be equal to integral over along the path ABC of 1 by z dz plus integral along CDA of 1 by z dz, and from 1 and 2 both are I pi, so it is I pi plus I pi, that is equal to 2 I pi. That is the integral of 1 by z round the circle mod z equal to 1 is 2 pi I. Now next example, that is example number 3. The question is integrate z square along the straight line OM and also along the path OLM consisting of two straight line segments OL and OM, where O is the origin, L is the point z equal to 3 and M is the point z equal to 3 plus I. Hence, show that the integral of z square along the closed path OLMO is 0. Solution. We have fz equal to z square. The function is z square. We have to find the integral of this z square. So fz is z square and z is x plus iy. On simplification we get this is equal to x square minus y square plus I times 2xy. L is the point z equal to 3, this is the given point. L is the point z equal to 3. Putting a value of z, this will imply x plus iy equal to 3 plus I into 0. Equating real and imaginary part, we shall get x equal to 3, y equal to 0. That is L is the point 3, 0. This is the coordinate of the point L in Cartesian form. For the point M, this is the diagram. This is the line segment OM. And this is OLM. For the point M, z is equal to 3 plus I. This implies x plus iy equal to 3 plus I. Equating real and imaginary part, we shall get x equal to 3, y equal to 1. That is M is the point 3, 1. The Cartesian coordinate of M is 3, 1. Now we want to find the equation of the line OM, that is the straight line joining the points origin to M, that is 0, 0 and 3, 1. This will be y minus 0 equal to 1 minus 0 by 3 minus 0 into x, equation of the straight line joining 2 points, or y equal to x by 3, that is x equal to 3y. On differentiation, its differential gives dx equal to 3 dy. On the line OM, this line, on the line OM, y varies from 0 to 1, from this to this. As z moves along OM from O to M, as z moves along OM from O to M, y varies from 0 to 1. Hence, I1, that is integral along OM of fz dz. This will equal to integral along OM of z square dz, and z square is this one, x square minus y square plus I times 2xy, and z is x plus y, so dz will be dx plus I dy. On simplification, we shall get Now converting a to definite integral, the limit of integration will be 0 to 1 in terms of y, because we have a conversion x equal to 3y. We shall substitute 3y for x. So x square, it means 3y square minus y square plus 2i, x is again 3y into y, and dx is 3 dy. So it is 3 dy plus I dy. So 3 plus I is out of sign of integration, and we get equal to 3 plus I times integral 0 to 1 9y square minus y square plus 6i y square dy. That is equal to 8 plus 6i into 3 plus I integral over 0 to 1 y square dy, and this gives, on simplification, 6 plus 26 by 3i, suppose equation number 1. Now we consider the integral of z square along the path OLM, along this path as indicated by arrow here. On OL, y is 0. This is the x-axis, real axis. So y will be 0 on OX. So y is 0, it implies dy is 0. And along LM, x is equal to 3. This length is 3. X is 3, so on differentiation dx will be 0. Now we substitute these two values further. As z moves along OL, from O to L, x varies from 0 to 3. This length is 3. And as z moves along LM, from L to M, y varies from 0 to 1. This length is 1. Now you want to find the integral of z squared along the path OLM. This path, OLM. Suppose I2 is integral along OLM of z squared dz. This will be equal to integral over along OL z squared dz plus integral along LM of z squared dz. We have distributed it into two parts, OL along OL and then along LM. We have z square, value of z square is x square minus y square plus 2ixy. So first integral is integral OL x square minus y square plus 2ixy, dz is dx plus I dy, plus integral along LM x square minus y square plus 2ixy dx plus I dy. In this integration, y is 0. We have already explained it, limitations of x and y. And along the path LM, x is 3. That is dx is 0 here dy is 0. So this implies that is equal to integral. Now we have converted into definite integration. So limit for the first integral is from 0 to 3 along OL, x varies from 0 to 3. So it is integral limit from 0 to 3, y is 0. So we will be left with only x square and here dx. So it is integral 0 to 3 x square dx plus in the second part x is 3 and dx is 0. Dx is 0, x is 3, so it is 3 square, that is 9, minus y square, and this is plus 6iy, 0 plus I dy. So on simplification, we shall again get I2, that integral along OLM of z square dz equal to 6 plus 26 by 3i, suppose number 2. So from 1 and 2, along the path integral of z square along the path OM, this is also 6 plus 26 by 3i from 1, and integral of z square along the path OLM, this is again 6 plus 26 by 3i from 2. So from 1 and 2 we have I1 equal to I2, both the integrals are equal. Also integral along OM, this is of z square dz, this is 6 plus 26 by 3i by 1. So integral along MO, just in the reverse direction, this will be minus times this, that is minus times 6 plus 26 by 3i. So point number 3. Hence we want to find integral of z square along the path OLMO along this closed region. So integral along OLMO of z square dz, this will be equal to integral along OLM, we bracket in two parts, OLM and then MO. So it is integral along OLM z square dz plus integral along MO z square dz, and both are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. So this minus this will be 0. This was to be proved. Okay, thank you.